everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo. What's up? What's up? Why is my voice cracking? I don't know. Anyway, Karan Aujla. Maybe because I'm so excited, Karan Aujla. There's very few, I think, very few artists that I genuinely get excited for when they announce a project or a release. And Karan is, of course, he's one of them. So this was announced, and I found it very interesting because it's firstly the name, Sifar Safar. Um, and I was like, why is he using an Arabic word? And then I realized, oh, Sifar means zero in Punjabi also, because it comes from Arabic. And then I went down this whole thought of like, how did Punjabi get its zero from Arabic? Maybe because there was a strong Urdu presence in the state as well. I don't know. Very strange. But theek hai, I learned a new thing that Sifar is zero in Punjabi because Sifar is zero in Arabic. Safar, of course, we all know. So that happened. And then the artwork that was released, that red one with the boy on one side and Karan on the other, I was like, oh, so from zero where we started, like our younger days, and then the whole Safar till today. I was like, beautiful concept, love it. And then the director, Karan Malhi's post I saw online that said that the whole video is shot from one camera angle. And I was like, I like this. Very interesting concept. So then I thought that maybe that camera angle is literally just the camera in a room, and there's a little boy on one side and Karan on the other, and he's singing to his younger self, or he's talking to his younger self in this room, like exactly what the artwork was showing us. I thought ye hoga, one camera angle wala concept. But no, now that I've opened the link and it's in front of me, I can see that it's somewhere in the city. What city, which city, I don't know. Don't ask me. It does not look familiar to me, which does not happen very often. I was like, is it Dubai? Then I was like, no, it doesn't look like Dubai. The floor doesn't look like a Dubai floor. So it might be Canada. Most probably is, right? Because that's where most of his suffer has been. Is it? No, most of his suffer has been in Punjab, but when did he say he moved to? He moved when he was 16, 17, something like that, right? So it's been, and now he's like, what, around 25, 26? So about 10 years. Yeah, so he spent more time in India than in Canada. Fine. We're still not at that halfway mark of equal. But theek hai. This looks like Canada to me. I could be wrong. So if you know which city it is, let me know. This song is number 16 on trending for music. Are we even surprised? Yeah, not. We are very not. So let's see what he's saying in the song. I will try and hold on to the lyrics and try and understand the Punjabi. I did ask on Instagram this morning if anyone has the translation, and somebody sent me a translated lyric video. So very happy about that. Let me just quickly see if by any chance, because it released just 2 days ago. See, I'm getting to it so quickly. यहाँ पे कहीं पे lyrics होंगे नहीं. TikTok. They are on TikTok. There's no TikTok in India. लिरिक्स तो हैं यहाँ पे लिखे हुए एक वेबसाइट पे, लेकिन पंजाबी में. So ठीक है. I don't know if it'll be very hard to understand it, but I'll read them after I listen to the song anyway. So ठीक है. Let's go. Sifar Safar, Karan Aujla. Music is by Mercy. 1, 2, 3, play.
ਊੜ ਮਤ ਸਿਰਾ ਜੱਟ ਲਿਖੇ ਤੱਤ ਹਲੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਐਂਡ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਹਲੇ ਵਾਰਮ ਅਪ ਹੈ ਕੁੜੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਆ ਚੱਕਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਲਈ ਟੱਕਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਨੇ ਨੋਟ ਛਾਪ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਸਿਫਰ ਦਸਾਇਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਫਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਾੜੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਕੱਟੀ ਕਸਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਛੋਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਬਾ ਖਾਵਾਂ ਮਸਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਵਾਂ ਲਿਖ ਅੱਖਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦਸਾਇਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਫਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਕੂੜੇ ਅੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਰਕਾਨੇ ਕਾਦਾ ਅਸਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਰਕਾਨੇ ਜਮਾ ਹਸ਼ਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਨੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਾਟਮ ਤੇ ਅੱਪਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦਸਾਇਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਫਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਕੂੜੇ ਟਾਇਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਏ ਨਾਲੇ ਪੈਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਏ ਕੂੜੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਚ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਹੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਏ ਹੁਣੇ ਚੱਕ ਦੂੰ ਗਰੀਬੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਠਹਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਏ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਖੜ ਗਏ ਰਕਾਨੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਪੈਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਲਾਏ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕਿਆ ਭੋਲੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਚਤਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਕ ਗ੍ਰਿਪ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਪਕੜ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਤੇ ਕੱਲ ਕਤਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਿਫਰ ਦਸਾਇਆ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਫਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਾੜੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਕੱਟੀ ਕਸਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਛੋਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਬਾ ਖਾਵਾਂ ਮਸਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਵਾਂ ਲੇਕ ਅੱਖਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦਸਾਇਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਫਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ ਵਾਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਖਾਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਤੁੱਲਿਆਂ ਚ ਫੁੱਲੇ ਪਰਿਸ਼ਾਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਸੀ ਬਾਪੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਦਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਲੰਘੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਦਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਘਰ ਦੀ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਆ ਕੋਈ ਅਦਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ ਗਾਉਣ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਲਿਖੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਜਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਿੱਖੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਰੇ ਹੁਣ ਜਿੱਤੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਔਜਲੇ ਜਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿੱਕੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕੁੜੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਸਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਲੱਗੇ ਬਿੱਲ ਬੋਰਡ ਕਵਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਨੇ ਨੋਟ ਸਾਂਭੀ ਫਿਰੇ ਰਬੜ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਾੜੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਕੱਟੀ ਕਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਛੋਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਬਾ ਖਾਵਾਂ ਮਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਵਾਂ ਲੇਕ ਅੱਖਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ ਕੁਛ ਕਰੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਟੀਵਾ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੀਸ 101 ਕਾਪੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਰੀਸ ਪੈਰੀ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਟੁੱਟੀ ਯਾਰੀ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿੱਤ ਕੇ ਆਈ ਤੂੰ ਪੁੱਤ ਬੇਬੇ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੀਸ ਖਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਲੱਗੀ ਖਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਵਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕਾਤੋਂ ਲਿਖਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਚ ਫੀਸ ਕਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ
God damn, Mercy. That was a heartbeat. This gave me vibes of winning speech, but in a little, like, not as grand, a little subdued, but still not. It's by no means a subdued uh, track or vibe, but in comparison. Listen, so many thoughts, so many thoughts. Um, See, it's already looping in my brain, and this is what I mean when I say that very few artists I get excited about, and Karan is one of them because of this reason, because he is setting an example over and over and over and over again for everyone, um for I won't say formula, but he's setting an example by showing everyone that you don't need to compromise on vibe or sound, um, or the earworminess of a song. Um, you don't need to compromise on the lyrics and the realness of the lyric, the authenticity of the lyrics. You don't need to compromise on the video elements of it. You don't need to compromise on anything to make a track that has very high retention value and very high loopability factor, and that will easily um, be consumed by audiences. You don't need to compromise on all these things. So because a lot of industry people say ki bas hook catchy hona chahiye, baki ka bas whatever, doesn't matter, and then there's people who say, oh, beat, it should, like, whatever, like, beat should be catchy or new age, and people will dance to it, whatever, you know what I mean. Like, people have these like weird notions about how songs should be if they're supposed to be hit songs, and Karan comes along and defies all of that and says, I'm not going to compromise on anything. I'm going to have everything in my music, track after track after track after track, and y'all will just watch me do it and do it my way. This song is not one of those songs that you will that you'll be like, oh, damn, this is a club banger. We can't wait to dance to this. It's not one of those tracks, but you will still hear it in a club. Now people will still vibe to it. It's got that kind of groove, or that kind of, yeah, just sound. You can play this in the gym. You can play it on a long drive. You can listen to it in the morning when you wake up. It's just one of those easy to consume tracks, and And Karan's writing never gets compromised in that process of creating something like this. So beautiful, beautifully done. When I was honestly looking at the cover art when it was shared online, I was thinking of that portion in, and that kept coming back to me while the song was on. That part in his interview that I reacted to with Ranveer, where he talks about when he was young and he was alone and he was just suddenly found himself alone in this house and he was just living there by himself, going about his day and going to school and coming home and just being alone. And when I heard him talk about that part, I genuinely teared up. I was just like, oh God. And um, when you're just living life um, without sitting down and thinking about it, you're just living it. You don't realize until many, many years later when you look back and you're like, how did I get through whatever I was, whatever my life was at that time? How did I get through it? I don't even know. A lot of us are in that place. And so that's why I feel like the song is so nicely capturing the essence of what he's felt while looking back. And a lot of that he was talking about in this interview, and a lot of that he's put into this song. Um, like what do I tell you about that time, or how many zeros I've put in my money, or how much, or how the journey has been to this day? Should I tell you about the younger me? Should I tell you about um the people I've had differences with? What should I tell you? Like so many angles of his journey, he just conveyed in single lines. Where if he's talked about um कहाँ पे क्या कमा के क्या लिया और कहाँ वो पैसे डाले या किससे confrontations हुई या whatever. He just summed it all up in like single lines, which was beautifully done because he's not harping on and on about different things. He's just saying, क्या ये सुनना है या इसके बारे में सुनना है या मैं इसके बारे में बताऊंगा. And in the way he's saying it and in the way he's written it, it's conveying a lot emotion also and the gist of his story also. So anyway, I hope I'm making sense, but I got that very strongly. I liked um I liked how it started with the Honda rolling in. So, early days, right at the start, and he's also wearing chappals. So all these little things. Also, I really liked how they wrote. They wrote Sifar in English and Safar in Punjabi, and then they wrote Karan in English and Aujla in Punjabi. Talk about the letters, yeah. Yeah, Aujla in English, Karan and then they also all the other names they wrote like Karan Malhi also. Uh, nice. I like that font. Okay. And then that transition with like that Honda and him standing in chappals and then all the cars and all the whole entourage. Nice transition. I also really like that they shot from um like they shot through the 24 hours, the sky, early morning, night, dawn, dusk, proper night, everything. The whole day they must have just kept the thing and gotten the shots ready and taken the very nice. They got the tractor. What was that tractor? I'm going to go over the lyrics first, but I'm just going through this. That then they had, why did they have the fire truck? Then they had the cops. Has he gotten? No, he hasn't, right? What was that with the car, the boot open, and all these designer shopping bags? The mountain of Gucci bags and all the other bags. I don't even know these labels. And then the mom and dad sitting there, the little boy running. Then should I tell you about the younger me? And then the boy running with the kite. So nice. Then the billboard newspaper. What was the horse? I thought he had the guy on the horse walking by, and then he had that big car. So was that like horse and horsepower? Like, I don't know. Was that what the thought there? And then he gets into that car. I really like the shots where he's just looking at the camera and like there's half a shadow on his face and half lit up. Those were really good shots. Um, Whoever styled him is doing a good job. I didn't like the black jacket, but everything else, the black stud wala jacket. Um, Nice, nice video concept, nicely executed. The sky changing was really nice to see. So lovely, yaar. Let me just see the lyrics now quickly. I hope I can understand. लिखे तत हले जाना एंड तक ए हे आ एता हले वार्म अप है सर ये वार्म अप है अभी तक आई एम नॉट कंप्लेनिंग आई एम वेरी हैप्पी कुड़े तेनु so I thought he's going to be talking to his younger self here he's talking to a girl why is he always talking to a kudi is it a thing I don't know tell me if it is he's always saying kude this and kude that okay ਕੁੜੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਚਲਦੇ ਆ ਚੱਕਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਓਕੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਲੀ ਟੱਕਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਨੋਟ ਛਪਤੇ ਸਿਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਕੰਦਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ should I tell you about the notes and the zeros in my notes or all my suffer of how I got here correct ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਾੜੀ time ਕੱਟੀ ਕਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ how did I spend my tough days bad days ਛੋਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਬਾ ਖਾਵਾ ਮਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਛੋਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਬਾ ਖਾਵਾ ਮਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਓਕੇ ਮਸਰ ਦਾਲ ਨਾ ਛੋਲ I used to eat ਕਿੰਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਵਾ ਲਿਖ ਆਖੜ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ how did I earn all this ਸਿਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸਫਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਕੋਲੇ ਅੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਦਾ ਅਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਰੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਮਾ ਹਸਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਬॉटम ਤੇ upper ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਦੱਸ upper सो कितने के कपड़े मैं पहनता था समथिंग लाइक दैट सिफर दसा या पहला सफर दसा नहीं कोड़े टायर में कमाए नाले वैर में कमाए कोड़े पिंड चे में लाए जेड़े शहर में कमाए सो आई ओके जो शहर में कमाया वो पिंड में मैं लाया राइट उन्हें चक दू गरीबी थोड़ा ठहर में क्या माए जिथे ओके so he told his mom that I will rise above गरीबी something हट गए रकाने उठे पैर नहीं हलाए ओके वहां से पैर नहीं हिलाए राइट जहाँ पे खड़े हो गए नी में किन्ने क्या भोले किन्ने चतुर दसानी तस कितने चतुर किन्ना भोला किन्ना चतुर आया ऐसा वर्ड है किन्ने के ग्रिप तेनू पकड़ दसानी दस किन्ने के उड़ाते कल कतर दसानी दस पहला सिफर दसा या पहला सफर दसानी कोड़े ओके किवे माड़ी टाइम कट ओके दिस आर देन ओ गर्ल सुन सोनिया सूरजा नु दीवे नहीं दिखाई दे आई लाइक इट घाटे बारे दस की मैं वड्डे बारे दसा कोड़े लॉस और विंस बुक बारे दसा की मैं खाते बारे दसा चुलिया चे फुल्ले परसादे बारे व्हाट डज दिस मीन ओना बारे दस की मैं साडे बारे दसा दैट किन्नी केसी बापू बड़े कदर दसानी दस किथों किथों लंगे मेरी मदर दसानी तेनू घर दी स्टोरी है कोई अदर दसानी तेनू सिफर दसाया मैंने डैम दिस गाय गाउन बारे दसा कि मैं लिखे बारे दस सिंगिंग और राइटिंग किन्ना नु सिखाया या मैं सीखे बारे दसा हाउ मेनी पीपल आई टॉट एंड व्हाट ऑल आई लर्नड छोटे हुंदे हारे हुन जिते बारे दसा ओके ਵੱਡੇ ਔਜਲੇ ਜਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿੱਕੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂ tell you about the child Aujla. The child Aujla breaks my heart seriously every time he talks about him. This is when you look back even on your own childhood and you think of how you went through certain things or your younger days, not just childhood but just your younger days. You just were reacting and doing things the way you knew best, right? You didn't know any better, and then you just want to like go back in time and give that person a hug. Give him money time cutting, okay. Says कुछ करे खुश नहीं Steva Dindi menu piece. This I didn't understand. Nothing's giving me happiness. Stevan Dindi me. What is Stevan? Do you know? What is he talking about here? 101 ਕਾਪੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਰੀਸ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਟੁੱਟੀ ਯਾਰੀ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿੱਤ ਕੇ ਆਈ ਪੁੱਤ ਬੇਬੇ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ please oh got it ਕਿੰਦੇ ਤੰਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਲੱਗੀ ਖਬਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਆਸ਼ਿਕ ਹੈ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਗਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਤੋਂ ਰੱਖਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ 'ਚ ਫੇਸ ਕਵਰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ Sifar dasa ya pehla safar dasani kore. I really love the artwork. I really, really love the artworks. That promo comes to mind of his interview with Ranveer. He's like, "आप Karan Aujla कैसे बने?" He's like, "Oh, okay बने भाईजान." That sums up the song, है ना? I feel really liked the vibes, the content, the writing, the lyrics. Nothing needs to be compromised on to make a loopable hit song, guys. Look at this man. He's a shining beacon of hope and just prime example of all things amazing in artistry today. So thank you, Karan, for this song, and more power to you for the rest of your journey. And yes, so much has already been achieved, but there's so much more to go. Like you said, this is a warm up. And what was that line? Hale something. Wait. End tak eta hale warm up. Hale jana end. More power. Loved it. Let me know what you guys thought of this song. What was your favorite bar? What was your favorite scene from the video? Did I miss something? I must have. I must have missed something in the video also and in the lyrics also. So please tell me whatever I have missed. And Bhai Saab tour pe hai. He was in Bali. I saw on his stories the moment he shared the thing. This is my home for next few days. I was like, oh, of course it makes sense. If you're going to be going to Australia, you might as well take a pit stop in Bali. Why not? It's the island of my dreams. I love it. It's the island with the most grounding energy. And I guess at this point he would have needed that and that kind of break. I just loved it. Also, he was saying wherever he was staying, he shared on his Instagram that his private chef was Punjabi. So he got ghar ka khana. What else do you need? What else do you need on a holiday? Loved it. So hope he had a great time in Bali. The day I'm recording this, so I think the day he's reaching Australia or Sydney. I don't know where the first show is, but more power to him for that leg of the tour, Australia, New Zealand. I just love, by the way, Sydney is one of my favorite cities in the world, and New Zealand ki to baat hi kuch aur hai. It's just in this world, I think nature beauty wise, I would rate New Zealand on top. I'm talking outside India. I would rate New Zealand on top as one of the most beautiful places I've been to, followed very closely by Switzerland. Just saying. There are several others, but New Zealand is something else. And of course, Sydney's got all the vibes. Chalo. Hope he has an amazing tour there and can't wait to see him in Bombay. If you're going to be there, DM me. Let's all meet up at the venue, which by the way has not been announced yet. What the hell? We're waiting for the venue to be announced. Where is it? Hope that is revealed soon, but can't wait. And yeah, let me know what you thought of this track. I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, live long and prosper.
ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਤੇ ਕੱਲ ਕਤਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਿਫਰ ਦਸਾਇਆ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਫਰ ਦਸਾਨੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਾੜੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਕੱਟੀ ਕਸਰ